thought we'd make it out. Cause we didn't take the safer route. Now it's ownership and bank accounts. What's the beef, what that cake about? Young and black on that paper route. They never thought we'd make it out. Hey, look.
Yo. Back again. It's the Rich Art Podcast. It's your boy Munchie B.
And your girl Mariah, the princess of the pod.
And here we go again. We got a cool little weekend or whatever. I had a long night. I'm hella tired.
Yeah, your energy seems kind of low today. You drinking some fresh ice water. I love to see it.
What? Ain't no alcohol today. I gotta get back.
And let's shout out to the young lady who made these cups for us. This is Mariah, the princess of the pod. It says the Richard Heart logo, and Munchie has one as well. I'm drinking my ice water in it.
She got tired of she was like, I'm tired of seeing you with the red cup. Oh, I put up in the hood. She had it like, okay, the homegirl face. So shout out her. You know
yes, shout out to her. These cups are lovely, and if y'all know I love collecting cups. I'm always got my big pink off-brand Stanley cup or some type of cup right here. So with my ice water. So this is beautiful. I love it, and it has my name on it. I love it. Shout out to Faith.
All right, let me tell you a little quick. Because last night, I was scrolling like I always do, spinning the laps through YouTube, see what's going on, right?
Right.
So, I told Alex, I'm going to stay off that clubhouse shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that shit a break, you know what I'm saying?
I've been telling you that forever.
No, but it's been copacetic over there. Ain't been no drama and shit, but it's a new reason that popped up. I'll tell you later why I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm scrolling. I click on No Jumper, and then I'm listening to Almighty Suspect, you know, all them, they all chopping it. So I get all right, so what's my boy Flakko? His phone stay on Do Not Disturb 24 hours.
Like me.
24/7, like boom. So I'm on there and he talk about him and this dude named Bees. I'm not familiar with him, but I guess he part of their little team over there, some dude named Bees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you know, I pitched the idea to Josh. You know, Josh, he in command over there. You know what I mean? You know, me and him have a show together called God Bless the White Man, or Thank God for the White Man, or some crazy shit, right? So I'm like, where you going with this shit, right?
Right.
He was like, right. So I Josh, he immediately shut it down. I thought it'd be a good idea, you know, because you know, Adam's white, you know, and we both black, and you know they're like, nah, that don't sound like, you know what I'm saying. In this climate, it ain't a good God bless the white man, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, hold on, bro. The snake shit, I'm like, okay, I'll laugh it off. You know what I'm saying. We just know not to say nothing or do nothing in front of him. When I heard that, I'm like, what the F is he talking about, bro? Right?
God bless the white man.
So I'm like, it's late, like probably like 4 in the morning. I'm like, man, I know where to find this fool at. I get on Clubhouse. But he ain't in there though. But I bring it up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, I heard some disturbing shit. Like, what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're like, man, he didn't say words, but I don't really pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, his antics like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get at him on that one, bro, because I ain't feeling that shit. Like, what are you talking about,
Not
bro?
the slightest bit. I mean, God bless the white man.
Why two black men gotta have a show and then it's named that, though?
Are we Uncle Tommen and Buck dancing? Like, what's going on here? What's to that, Flakko? I ain't even feeling that, not even the slightest bit. And this has nothing to do with directly Adam. This is just the title as it is. Like, what you mean?
But it tripped me out because he's from Africa.
You're from Africa. Not only that, America is built off of, like, what? God bless the white, what?
And all right, and I can understand, okay, you'll be appreciative of him giving opportunities, you know what I'm saying? But he's benefiting also because
off of our pain, off of our suffrage, off of black men sharing their stories.
Your whole cast is mainly African American blacks, and you covering our culture, and you getting the inside based on because you don't really have this intel, so you getting it through. So he's benefiting also. Why is it God bless the white man, bro? What will make you even come up with some ish like that, bro?
Because he's not even the slightest bit knowledgeable of the pain that men like you and other men that's been in the streets have suffered. To praise a white, God bless the white man. Like, yes, shout out to Adam for giving people opportunities, but that could be shout out to anybody for giving somebody an opportunity, but to say God bless the white man, like, are we still bowing down and saying thank you, master, for a chance? Like, and this is no direct disrespect to Adam. I'm just saying, like, that's what it sounds like to me.
Hey, that was disturbing, bro. That was
very
disgusting and disturbing, bro. Like, the snitch shit, believe it or not, I be thinking he said a lot of shit for shock value anyway.
Right.
So I don't really pay no mind to that. I would never suggest nobody go around them and even steal a candy bar. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you an idiot. So I don't pay attention to that. But like when I heard that, I'm like, oh, this thing is crazy.
I wish we could have called him in because I would have, but I don't have time to sit here and hear a 15-minute rebuttal of what he meant by that. So yeah.
Nah, I know exactly what he meant. He man, that nigga crazy, man.
Yeah.
That was disappointing, Flock. Come on, bro. I can't laugh that one off, bro. Ain't shit funny about that right there, bro.
Not laughable. Not like, what do you teach? Whatever. A lot of people already. Never mind. Let me just. You'll handle it.
I'll get up with you. Not even on no internet space, cause I don't want you to feel like you got to do your shock value thing, content thing. I need to feel. You know what I'm saying, or I just gotta just stop. You know what I'm saying, dealing with you like that, bro. Cause that shit ain't nothing smooth about it. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
But hot off the press, the latest but not the greatest. You know what I'm saying, the most viral. On everybody's phone, up and down their timelines, is the boy Puffy.
Yes.
And he getting everybody else in trouble based on them looking into him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like you said before we started rolling, his family also going through things such as his daughters. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They already lost their mother, and now daddy in a lot of trouble. And I'm sure they don't look at him as daddy and not, like what the world is seeing and,
Mm-hmm.
and what they have to read on the internet and see.
And then his sons was in cuffs at the LA house.
Yeah.
They raided, I believe, is it 2 or 3 houses at the simultaneously? I think one in Miami, one in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say New York, but I might be wrong about New York.
I'm not for sure about New York either, but I know for sure Miami and LA.
All right, so let's get this clear. They trying to make it seem like he had a heads up and he was just running for the jet like some movie shit, trying to get up out of there.
They did make it seem like he was going to an island or something like that. Yeah, they did make it seem like that.
So it was a coincidence he happened to be trying to board his jet or his flight or whatever, and then this is going down.
Mm-hmm. But then I did see him pacing in front of his Miami home. So I don't know, did they bring him back to his house or was he on his way out? Like, it's a little confusing off of that, what happened, because they did show video footage of him pacing back and forth in front of his Miami home.
I wish we had to look at the warrant to see exactly what they were searching for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they tore his house up, and that footage is also out of what exactly are they looking for? Hard drive? Like, what are you drug? Like, what are y'all looking for?
Photos.
Yeah, like specific photos. Are they looking for camera phones? Like, what is it that you're looking for? And I feel like, Diddy went to one of the best colleges, so I'm pretty sure he's ahead of the game when it comes to that part. But
what part? What you mean?
Getting rid of phones and all, whatever they're looking for, I'm sure he's like 10 steps ahead of the game if that's what they were looking for.
And it wasn't an arrest warrant because he wasn't detained or anything. They hollered at him, and that's it. But they flipped his house upside down for sure.
Yeah, they tore it up. They did, and like you said, he's anybody involved. They are with him, and anybody who's did any dirty work with him is getting dragged down. So I have a little small article I'm going to read regarding one of they're calling him his drug mule, and this gentleman used to play for Syracuse. So it's a former Syracuse University basketball player who was accused of being Diddy's drug mule in a lawsuit filed against the rap mogul is facing drug charges in Miami after he was taken into custody amid federal raids on Diddy's home on a private jet. This is what TMZ is reporting. Brendan Paul, who played for the Orange for 2 seasons from 2018 to 2020 before transferring to Fairmont State University to complete his career, was arrested by the Miami-Dade police on March 25th, 2024, which was, yesterday?
2 days ago, a couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago. And charged with possession of cocaine and possession of controlled substances with both felonies. County court records viewed by Heavy show his arrest. I think that's a typo right there. His arrest occurred when investigators from the Department of Homeland Security intercepted Diddy's private jet at the Opa-locka airport. According to TMZ reported that the investigators found cocaine and marijuana candy while searching Paul's bags. The incident occurred while federal agents raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles.
Hold on, marijuana candy?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Do they mean nose candy?
Cocaine? I don't know what that means. Then, okay, so then it gets deeper. So now Young Miami of the City Girls is being accused of allegedly transporting pink cocaine known on the streets as Tucci. I think I'm pronouncing right. It's Tuci or Tuki. Is it the Tucci or Tuki? I'm assuming Tucci, for Diddy, and allegedly on payroll as a sex worker in an amended lawsuit filed by the producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
They coming up with some. Hey, okay, everybody got different like little lingos. Pink cocaine.
Yeah.
Marijuana candy. I don't know. Maybe they got some exclusive shit. I don't know. I'm from the streets and I ain't really heard of this type of. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's code word for stuff they got going on. Now this is a small little thing that his lawyer had to say. It's just very brief. This is not his full statement. His attorney Aaron Dyer. He said yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by the authorities or by the way his children and employees were treated. Combs was never detained, but spoke to and cooperated with authorities, Dyer said, and none of the rapper's family members were arrested. And there's also more to that, but that's just a brief of what he had to say.
Hey man, I wouldn't even want to be under the same roof as him right now.
Ooh, no Lord.
He gotta. Okay, so is this some more pumped up stuff off the internet? They say, cause I'm hearing, okay, he got caught at the whatever airport. The jet got intercepted, but then they said he was on some place that start with a K. That's out the country.
He was trying to go to Cape Verde, I think.
Okay, shit. Well, did he keep going? Because they said they didn't restrict his traveling thing, so he could still travel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's not being detained. So I don't know. I don't know what is like what. I think his attorney even used the word witch hunt. This is a witch hunt. So, like we said, what exactly are they looking for?
All right, look, you being a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you stand on this? Like, would you like to see him go sit down for all the things he's supposed to did to these women and men, or would you feel should happen?
If what they're saying is true, any type of sex offender, any type of person that holds anybody against their will and does any type of sex acts, I believe those type of people should be put away.
You know what's crazy? Well, all the allegations that R. Kelly had, you still have females be like, I wish she would have did it to me.
That's disgusting.
Or they be like, oh, I still, you know what I'm saying, I rock R. Kelly world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I'm guilty. I still knock some R. Kelly, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, this is and this is what I want to say. A lot of us still listen. I still listen to R. Kelly, even though he's a sick person. You know, and it's unfortunate. Even Diddy got some amazing songs, and it sucks that these talented artists happen to be doing these disgusting acts, you know, and make such great music. So how could we, in our minds, you know, how could it doesn't affect us personally because it didn't happen to us? You know what I'm saying? So of course we're gonna listen to it because it didn't affect us. We have memories at family parties, or you know, "Step in the Name of Love," or Diddy, you know, all these great songs that he's made. And how are we supposed to just stop, like, erase it from our memory? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. Like, I even battle with that. Like, I sometimes I feel guilty. Like, why am I listening to this? But at the same time, it's like,
You feel guilty listening to R. Kelly?
Yeah, but he has timeless music, you know, and it's unfortunate that he happened to be a sicko. And the same if Diddy is found guilty of all the other stuff. I do believe what Cassie said is true, but the other stuff that is coming out, you know, hey, we'll see.
I think because when he was going through his whole ordeal, I'm talking about R. Kelly, he was going broke, right? I think if he would have had the money to get a top-notch lawyer, I think he could have beat it. Because for one, you got history being touched on by your big sister, you know what I'm saying? So it's you would have had an expert come in and speak on that, you know what I'm saying, and how that could affect you in the future and how you deal with others. And that would have been, that's one defense. And then you got this Tasha K woman that ended up with his emails, how you communicate behind bars through emails, and she sent the emails to one of his females, and the woman didn't like what she saw in the email, and she turned state evidence, and she was pretty much 80% of the case. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with them two things, and he would have had the proper representation, I believe he could have beat that.
Well, it's good that he didn't, because like I said, anybody that does any type of sex act or anything, holds anybody against their will, you mentally, verbally, physically abusing people, women and men, because both of these men are accused of hurting men and women, you don't belong on the streets. Because then you're teaching others how to do this, and then the cycle continues. Like, not only that, you have a certain type of arrogance when you are like somebody like R. Kelly. He's so arrogant. Like you said, he could have had the proper type of money if he was prepared, but I think he was just so arrogant. He thought he was untouchable. When we talk about separating the music from just the person he is, like, he just thought he was untouchable. And a lot of these sickos like that think they're untouchable. Just like, I'm gonna briefly touch on this, like the Nature Boy situation. If you're not up to date with that, please look into that, y'all. He was offered 7 years for that cult following that he had. And he was doing some very sick stuff to men and women, and they offered him 7 years before, and he declined it. He wanted to defend himself, and now he got life plus 11 years because of that arrogance, that sick mentality they have. So it's like, someone like that does not belong on the street. Like, pedophiles and all that type of stuff. As a man, and I know if you feel comfortable answering this question, do you feel like these type of people belong in the streets?
Hey, what I do know for a fact, they look at sex crimes as an illness, so they always tend to get back out and strike again. Yes. Versus, like, say for instance, I got a homie that went to jail for busting on somebody, completely missing them, and he took 23 years. Completely missed. Like, come on, bro. But these
sex offenders and all these,
because that's why Megan's Law so deep, because you letting them back out.
There's a story I just seen. There's a show called Trap Anonymous where people are able to share their stories. And I'm gonna briefly touch on this too. A young lady said this man was out for maybe like a year. He had got away because the woman that he did rape prior to raping this lady, he only got 16 years because she didn't want to face her accuser because she was so traumatized. Did I say that right? Face her accuser? Okay, so no. It was, she didn't want to face her abuser. I'm sorry, right. She didn't want to face her abuser. So they took off 16 years of a sentence. So he only did it like maybe 10 years. Got out maybe about a couple weeks later to a year. He ended up brutally raping one girl and then killing another lady after that. And it's like they get these easy sentences, and they come out and they typically do it again. Right. Times 10, you know?
Right. They strike again.
And now he's behind bars, but that all could have been diffused had he had been properly sentenced the first time.
Hey, the fool R. Kelly was telling us it's the part Piper or whatever. That's the man that played the little instrument and led the kids out the village.
That would lure the kids out the village.
I'm like, damn, man, you been talking about captivating younger people with your music. And I was singing that shit. I didn't know what that meant.
None of us did. We were kids. We wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Even being teenagers, not knowing.
Man, I was an adult. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, I caught on late, probably like late teens. When I figured out like what he meant by that little Piper or whatever shit.
Some Fiesta. I remember they made a remix to that. Like the kids when they started. You know what I'm talking about? They used the M word and they started making like. That's when R. Kelly started getting into a little bit of trouble. But like. This case, Diddy's case and R. Kelly's case are like they're a lot similar. The only thing is I think he doesn't have so much minors in his case.
Hey, look, bro. Oh, look, me and the whole girl. Look, she was at my house and she just started laughing one day. I'm like, hey, what you laughing at? She was scrolling through her phone. Now I can't remember what state this was in, but if you type in what I'm describing, it's gonna pop up, bro. These two dudes was burglarizing a house, and the man came home while they was burglarizing the house. Mm-hmm. Boy, listen, that man was a sex offender, and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, why y'all didn't split up and somebody juke him, try to get it, bro? Do you know the neighbor heard yelling for hours and hours before he called the police, and when the police came, the police said they felt bad for the two men. He fondled and had his way with them two dudes.
Oh my God.
But guess what?
Y'all put yourself in that situation.
Right.
Oh my God.
Y'all climbed through the wrong window.
That is terrible.
And then if you look it up, he a fat, look, the police got a picture of him. He fat in his drawers. He got a cigarette hanging from his mouth. Hey, bro, that shit is funny.
So who got charged with that?
Bro, the police said they felt bad for the dudes. They went to jail. But I think they came in the wrong cause. I don't think they should charge that man for following, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that might sound, but y'all climbed through the wrong. Yeah, you could type a man on it. You could see he posted, he registered. Why y'all go to the house?
Ooh wee.
But the neighbors hearing all this yelling for all these hours, and finally called the police.
I wonder what made the neighbors not, because they knew he's a sex offender. Did they know that?
No. The neighbors probably didn't know.
Oh.
You ain't gonna know until you type something in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, that is crazy. Now talk about fuck around and find out. Like that is, I don't wish bad on nobody. Whoa.
The viewers, the listeners, what I described, just type that in and this gonna pop up. You gonna see the fat man in his drawers with the cigarette hanging from his mouth. Like, hey, that shit is funny, bro.
Oh my goodness. Talk about knocking on the wrong door. You knocked on the devil's door. You broke into the devil's house.
It was early Christmas for him.
You broke into the devil's house. That is disgusting. And it's like, damn, y'all put yourself in that situation. Like you put Munchie, don't laugh.
Yeah, that is funny. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Don't laugh.
I thought y'all about to.
You knocked on the devil's door, baby. That is, I mean, sorry to the men that happened to, but you put yourself in that situation, sweethearts. Ooh wee.
If I was the judge, I probably would let them two niggas go at that first court date. Like, man, cause y'all got punished enough, bro.
They need some help for real. Some real help now after that. Ooh wee. That is terrible.
Y'all came to steal his goods and he stole your goods.
Oh my goodness. You knocked on the devil's door and found out. Stop laughing, Munchie.
You gonna learn today.
Stop laughing.
Hey, but hey, look, okay, here go me scrolling once again. I bumped into some and I did a probably like last month the clip has dropped where we, you know what I'm saying, touched on Milk, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Me, you, Adam took a picture after our interview at No Jumper. I posted to my story. Milk responds to the story. He put LOL. I respond like, what's up? He didn't respond. But I know prior to this, Spider-Loc had been up to No Jumper a few times back to back, and he made a video and referred to Spider-Loc as Spider Joke for going back up to No Jumper. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, is he putting LOL? Like, okay, is he about to do a video on me next? Like, what's the deal with that? So then I run across my name was in the title, so I'm like, okay, what Paul P up to? He had hollered at Milk before going up there, but dropped his video after he came from up there. So he's like, man, so what? You know what I'm saying? I seen someone Munchie, and you know what I mean? He said, you might be headed back up there, you know. Then he's like, is that out the question? He said, you know, it ain't now. I said, oh, you feel me? Because you've been beefing with this dude, Adam, for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Talking, he's a pedophile, Adam 16, all this little extra, whatever you have to say. And then he said, oh yeah, Munchie, he lucky. He lucky. He made it up there. I'm like, lucky.
Why would you be lucky?
I mean, no, lucky. I'm thankful.
Why would
He's
you?
thankful. He should be thankful he even went up there. I'm like, damn, what?
Wait, what is that? What is that supposed to mean?
But all right. Run the first clip, Double A.
Do you see yourself ever going back on No Jumper, Milk?
It can happen, but not.
Wow.
Not me going on there to
You was right, Munchie. My bad. That's on me. My bad.
It can happen. It can happen. He just better be thankful he got on there. That's all that is.
I always say after you come here, you going on No Jumper. Hey, no, hold up.
All right.
This is the proven fact.
Like thankful.
He just better.
Like thankful. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to dissect that. Why would you need to be thankful?
I'm like, man. So I was like, okay. So I hit him like, I put the eye emoji. He put, hey, what's up? You ready for our interview? I put, yeah, what's up? What you doing Monday or Wednesday? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, hey, why I'm lucky, why I'm thankful to make it up to No Jumper, right? So his response was, because the only reason why you win is because you dissed the Stinkies. So I guess the Stinkies is how you, like, talking about the Stink Team or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I put, okay. So what, Monday or Wednesday? He like, Wednesday, groovy. You know what I'm saying? Groovy mean is solid. That's a go.
Mm-hmm.
But I soon found out he ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna come because, you know what I'm saying, him and Alex had a little verbal little spat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I want to say this, and while we filmed at No Jumper, you know, I was quiet during certain topics for specific reasons, you know, while they actually for certain things.
Right.
The word thankful is a stretch. It should be no, like, to say thankful, like, that was a good, I would say, opportunity because you got to his fan base, you got to gain some of his fan base because people only knew one side of the story, right? And this is no disrespect to, you know, anybody that is passed on, but they only knew his side of the story, and now you got to share your side of the story, so now it all makes sense, right? And I could only say maybe opportunity, but to say thankful, like, that's a stretch. Like, you got your own platform, you can do your own thing, and you know a lot of people, so to say thankful, like, what is that supposed to mean? What is he trying to imply?
Hey, so I think when you humble, people think you ain't got nothing going. Like okay.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand doing. That's all.
I mean, but before Slim 400 passed, I'm on the his Bompton album. I'm on Joe Moses to Death Do His Part project. I got songs with legends like JD from the Lynch Mob, Big Y, and Red Rum, rest in peace. I got a song with AG Shite.
You got a podcast of Mariah Hayes.
You heard the intro? That's Rochi on the intro with Munchie. That's my song. He don't know.
No,
like what? I got an unreleased song with Boosie, Perryon and Boosie. Like what are you talking about, bro? I mean, and I had a name before the internet.
And before the internet, before you even have a name in the internet, and even in a positive light, I've heard you give knowledge and to the youngsters and things like that. So you've had a name, so people know you. Like, and you get nothing but respect. We've been out in public and it's nothing but love. So to be told thankful, I just wish he can dissect that for me. Like I said, there's no disrespect to Milk, there's no disrespect to Adam,
ain't no
no disrespect to
disrespect.
nobody, even those who are no longer here. It's just you got the opportunity to tell your side of the story, and that's how I seen it.
All right, now run the next clip for me, Alex.
He got a better chance of seeing me collab with C-Mac before I ever go to No Jumper again.
That's
ever.
crazy.
No, that's crazy.
That's deep.
So you say something like that, and then you know what I mean, and you from Hoover, C-Mac got Hoover Killer on his forehead. You got a better chance you collabing with C-Mac than you going back.
So do we say Milk has grown, or do you think that he has grown and realize that it's time to put this situation behind them and speak like men?
Well, if you watch the interview, I wouldn't call that speaking like men, because you kind of downplayed everything. You basically said you didn't have an issue with him the whole time. So why would you come up to this man, place of business, knocking on the door like you wanted to fight or something? You know what I'm saying? That's when AD came out with the whole.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like why would you do that, bro? Why would you? I mean, if you got a thing against pedophiles, you claim he was a pedophile, and calling him Adam 16 because he is supposed to deal with a girl that's 16. I think that's the legal age out there where he was from anyway, 16. Why you don't stand on that? You should still have them same morals, right?
Right.
Oh, okay. That changed. I mean, I don't know.
This would be a great conversation for the three of you to have.
Yeah, but see, only reason why I'm tapping on this now because I can't tell realization he ain't gonna come. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And
why do you feel like he won't come? I mean, I kind of know we've invited him a couple of times.
No. He would have came, but recently him and Alex, they had a back and forth.
Yeah, that's
and Alex, you know, pretty much got the best of him, and he got the deleting comments and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when you get you post and delete that, you know you sounding pretty stupid or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all right, run the next one.
Everybody.
Okay. Think about
and
it.
I ain't vouching. Listen,
The last time
they ain't my best friend.
The last time that I was forced to make a decision about whether I wanted to interview Munchie B or not was like a couple weeks after Draco died. And he already had a diss song out about Draco. And obviously they had gone at it a bunch on the internet and whatever before that. Now, there's very, very, very few rappers that I have a close enough relationship with where I give a about having a conversation with somebody that's their enemy or whatever, right? But when he had just put out a diss song against somebody that I was very, very close with, right after that, that definitely was a situation where I would have looked crazy as Draco's friend if I had interviewed Munchie B right then. To be honest, I saw a Munchie B clip on Street TV or some shit the other day, and I was thinking maybe it would not be as weird now. But I got nothing against him. It's just there's a few people where shit was.
Okay, all right. For the record, I never asked to go to No Jumper ever in my life, bro. I met Flakko through my boy KK and through Rockstar. He took a liking to me. He wanted to interview me. He asked him some years back, like, man, I want to interview Munchie. He's like, oh, most definitely not, for the reasons he just stated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I just played is still on my Instagram. And the caption said, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably best you don't, because, you know, if you ask the wrong question, you might get the wrong answer. And you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back, dead or alive. It don't matter. So I never asked. Flakko kept at it. He been wanting to do it. And he came around. Like he said, he been seeing my recent content. You know what I mean? And I got up there just last or earlier this year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me. And then on top of that, I still didn't want to go. My higher up as far as Street TV, he suggested, man, you and Mariah, y'all go push Richard Hart, let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, what you doing. I still didn't want to go. So thankful, man, knock it off, bro.
And like I said, it was outside of Flakko's crazy questions. Adam got to see you in a different light. Not that it matters to you, but I think that he got to hear both sides, and you broke it down. There was a part where I wasn't sitting on the camera, but it was a part where you were able to break it down to him, you know? Mm-hmm. So that was important to me, for you to be able to share your side of the story versus we only ever heard one side, you know?
I think Adam see now, like, I just wasn't antagonizing, you know what I'm saying?
Right, you weren't just antagonizing. It was a lot. It's a lot behind what happened, what played, not to go too deep into it. So he got to see, and then, you know, on this platform, a lot of people have grown to love you because they see how smart you are, how you carry yourself, and, you know, and all the other things, all the many discussions you can have. So, you know, and they've seen your growth, because some people just think, you know, whatever they want to think about you. But now, you know, you have your own platform. You can speak your mind and tell your side.
Man, come on, bro. My first interview with Adam, that was like, I believe over 300K.
Alex Alonso.
We get these A's mixed up. All right. My first interview with Alex Alonso.
What they do in the pen when you get in trouble? What they say you got to do?
What?
What's that called? Lefty was saying that you get booba, or you got to do some push-ups every time you say you call them wrong.
Yeah, me and Spotter be messing up. Look, first interview with Alex, it did numbers, and Draco wasn't resting then. I didn't even know what a stink team was back then. So, but I ain't mad at you, Milk. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, since we ain't gonna never get that face to face, I'm, you know what I'm saying, throwing it out there right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all love, but
it's all good. You feel me?
I guess maybe he's growing. I don't know. Maybe he changed his thought process.
Nah, man. It's an art of war. He don't get along with back on Fig. They got the common enemy, so he want to come and talk his ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not clicking up over internet beef. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want internet beef for that matter. You know what I'm saying?
And we at Richard Heart do not support that.
You know what I'm saying? So it won't be no clicking and sex tripping over internet shit this way.
No, sir.
But no, shout out. And everybody go still mess with Milk. I just want Milk to take 7.4 seconds and get it right, bro. Yeah, niggas, although you told I ain't.
Yeah, Milk, what's up, man?
I'm thankful for a lot, but you feel me? I appreciate being able to go up there. He got 5 million subs, you know what I'm saying? So people could come look over there, then come over here and check your heart out. I appreciate it. But it's all the thankful, man, that's a stretch, bro.
Yeah, you like I said before when we had touched on this, you ruin your opportunities you're gonna have to work in Cindy, you're gonna have to start working with different people. And if you're gonna shadow ban your own self, then that stunts your own growth. So maybe now that he went to go sit with Adam, maybe that'll open other doors for him. Who knows, you know? I wish the best for everybody. I wanna see everybody want to eat.
Yeah, man. But moving on. When I heard this, I was like, man, I got mad for this young lady. Well, she's not young now, but she's
Yeah, I've never heard of anything like this before in my life.
I have.
To be okay, go ahead and explain it, and then we'll talk about it. Go ahead and explain.
Okay. Halle Berry was feeling some complications down there in her Wembley area, and she went to go see, you know, the doctor about it. And what they told her would have stressed anybody out, you know what I mean? And run a clip real quick, Double A.
Halle Berry opens up about her misdiagnosis. So she sat down with First Lady Dr. Jill Biden for a recent health panel, and they spoke about menopause. Halle Berry spoke on meeting the man of her dreams, Van Hunt, who we always see her with. She noticed intense pain after they had sex, though. She said, I feel like I have razor blades in my vagina. Jeez. I run to my gynecologist and I said, oh my God, what's happening? So her doctor told her she had herpes, claiming that this is the worst case of herpes he had ever seen in his life.
Hilarious.
Right?
That's not funny.
That is not hilarious.
It actually is. That's not funny.
Oh my God. So she confronted Van Hunt about it and they both got tested. They both tested negative, right? For herpes. I just want to say that. Then that's when she realized she was misdiagnosed and the pain was a symptom of menopause.
Can you sue your doctor for that?
I don't know. I mean, I would
Okay.
think you can.
Woo!
Wow.
Hey, hold on. Hey, how old is Halle Berry?
57.
She 57, still getting her little shit whooped down.
You don't stop?
And hold on. So she felt that pain after sex, right?
Yeah.
That's what they said. Mm-hmm. Woo! Hey, Halle Berry still getting it going, huh?
Women don't stop. You just get more
Halle Berry.
you just get more active from what I was told. Like when you
Get more active.
upper in age, you have a higher sex drive, is what I've heard.
That's what you heard.
I'm not that old, so I wouldn't know yet.
That's what you heard.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
When you get upper in age, yeah, they say you get, that's they talk about where cougar comes from and all that.
So Halle Berry.
But okay, so a lot of women suffer from fibroids, endometriosis, things like that, having very bad menstrual cramps, things like that. So that pain she described is almost common when a woman has like a bad menstrual cycle, like that
Razor
pain.
blades though.
It can be intense if you have very, very bad cramps, which is normally either a fibroid issue or something called endometriosis, where you would have to get like a cyst removed or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You may feel it in the vaginal area, but it's normally like it's more upper, like in your like on your uterus or something like that. But to be misdiagnosed and with the worst case of herpes, I wonder, what did he see? Like what
They said the worst case.
like what did you see under the microscope that would make you think that? And then like that would make me feel so sick. Like, oh my God, like I couldn't imagine being told that. Like, oh, nobody, no male or woman wants to hear that. That is the pain already, she's already suffering, but to be told that, oh my goodness, like I'm pretty sure she can sue. For him to say the worst case and her being so open to share that, because you know how many women have probably been misdiagnosed with that and have been told that?
Misdiagnosed with herpes.
Yes. And it'd be something else. Or I'm not saying that some of these girls ain't got it. I'm just saying some women probably have gotten misdiagnosed or it's gotten overlooked, because that can happen too, where it's been overlooked.
Hey, he could have they could have broke up behind that shit.
Yeah, he could have went crazy, spazzed out on her, anything. Shout out to her man for standing by her side. It was what it sounds like, you know, because that's terrible. That's terrible. She could have fell into a bad depression, hurt herself, anything. You don't know, like that. Nobody wants that.
That sounds like a lawsuit for sure.
Oh, that's a big lawsuit.
Pain and suffering, emotional distress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I wonder, what do they do for the pain when you're going through pre-menopause? Now I gotta go do my research on that since I am a woman.
Hey, look, my mom had a coworker, right? Mm-hmm. She was a Hispanic lady. Her name was, I think, was it Dolores? I remember this. My mom, a coworker, right? So her daughter went to the doctor, tested positive for herpes, right?
Oh, no.
So now her husband is going up. It's about to be over. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get this shit from me. So she's stressing to the doctor like, I ain't stepped out my marriage. Like, what the F? You know what I'm saying? So the doctor say, so like, where have you ate at like recently or whatever. They went to Olive Garden. And everybody that worked there pointed the finger at the man. Man, this man ejaculated in her salad, bro.
Oh my fucking.
And she got herpes through that.
Oh my. So it's. Oh my God.
And she almost lost her husband, and now she's stuck with something for the rest of her life, bro. Because this sick motherfucker at Olive Garden.
Yeah, and that's visible, so it's in her mouth. So when she has outbreaks, that's on her, like, that's very visible. That's terrible.
And that's a true story.
That's sad.
That shit had me not only want to eat out for the longest. I'm like, fuck that.
There are some sick people in this world. Just because you got it, you want to spread, like, oh my God, that is sick.
But for them to double back and try to see what's going on up there, and everybody, like, or not everybody, I can't say who all told, but like somebody told what he did. Like, you been knowing he did this shit. You should have been said something.
You knew something was up with Buddy. So did she get a lawsuit? Like, she got a big lawsuit, right?
Oh yeah, I can't go back that far. I don't remember. I know he went to jail though.
That's terrible. That is terrible. That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Just to know people would just with ill intent, malicious, like you would do that because you. Oh my God.
Just sick, huh?
That's sickening. That's just something you just don't want. And then like you went out to eat with you could have lost your husband. And then people are like I said, people are crazy. What if it made it snap on her? You know, like thank God she was able to prove that she didn't step out on her marriage. You know, but just that feeling like
she kept like digging and trying to investigate because she know what she did. She like I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like. She wasn't gonna get, and they ended up figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? So, but if she was cheating and she would have assumed she got it from somewhere else. Like,
right,
like
right.
she like, damn, Joe or John got me. You know
yeah. Well, thank God she was able to prove that, and you know, her husband stood by her side. Cause, damn, that's deep. That's making me not want to eat nowhere.
Hey, but as far as Halle Berry, she 57. She just now, the menopause just now kicking in. She was hanging in there for a long time.
Yeah, she's pretty healthy. That's what I was reading on the article. She's pretty healthy. So she said her ego told her she was gonna pass the menopause. Wasn't even gonna have to deal with all that. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good age. Like, you know, some women get it early, some women get it late. You know, but that doesn't mean that you don't stop having sex and all that.
Talk your ish, don't swallow it.
Yeah, from what I've been told,
because when Mariah get 55, what? It's still alive, huh? Let them know something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna.
What?
I'm not a very hypersexual person, but I'm assuming.
You gotta put no disclaimer out there.
I'm assuming
I said
when you
get 55, you feel me?
I ain't gonna be no. First of all, I'm still look good.
You can't be a party pooper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting here like. Oh,
your man gonna be in the bed like rolled over like this motherfucker.
Yeah, no, we gonna have a blast.
What?
We'll be on vacation. We out of here. My kids gonna be grown, so yeah, we out of here. We gonna have a blast. When I'm 55, that's gonna be the best times of my life.
See, that's the problem with this Marcus Jordan, Larsa Pippen thing, bro. So like you only got a couple more years before she might that kick in, or even this Drea and Jalen Green thing. You what, 22? Nigga, when you get 35, nigga, Larsa Pippen gonna be what? Oh no, I don't know, bro. I don't know. These old bros be trying to drain these young dudes for their youth. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Jalen Green, I see he has 2 other babies on the way too. so
do your thing, bro.
Yeah, so she ain't the only one, but she said she's non-traditional Drea, so maybe she's okay with how that's rolling and rocking. But I don't think menopause has anything to do with your coochie not working.
So all right.
We gotta do our homework on that.
Define menopause for me, so I don't be ignorant to it.
You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not too hip onto that. I think it's a lot of women are scared to read into it because then we start thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna get menopause early. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of the women that don't like to look into it, and I have no problems.
Can you please just look.
I'm gonna look into that.
No, right now.
Oh, right now.
Yeah,
okay.
I might see.
All I know is hot flashes. So let me look into it.
Yeah.
Pre-menopause or menopause?
Read up on both. We ain't got nothing but time. Our listeners need to know this. They might see this 50-year-old lady that they want to get up on, but man, he 25 and he like to get his issue every night, and you don't know, it might be a spike strip.
Okay, I'm gonna put, does your sex drive change after menopause?
I think menopause, you don't get wet no more, right?
I don't know. We about to find out. Let's see. As you go through menopause, you might notice that your libido. I never could say this word.
Whatever.
Libido. Am I saying it right, Alex? Libido. There you go. Because it was in a Nirvana song. There you go. Okay. Let's start this over. As you go through menopause, you might notice that your libido or sex drive is changing. Some women may experience an increase in libido, while others experience a decrease. Not all women go through this libido decrease, though it is very common. So let's break this down. We still want to know, does it get wet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They ain't trying to spit starting that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. See, all I see is depression, mood swings, weight gain, hot flashes. Let's see. You can try to increase your sex drive with lifestyle change or sex aids, such as lubricants. So, yeah, sometimes it looks like it may get a little dry. Menopause can negatively affect your libido in several ways. During menopause, your testosterone and estrogen levels both decrease, which make it more difficult for you to get aroused. A decrease in estrogen can also lead to vaginal dryness. Lower levels of estrogen lead to a drop in blood supply in the vagina, which can cause negatively effective vaginal lubrication. It can also lead to thinning of the vaginal wall, known as vaginal atrophy. Vaginal dryness and atrophy often lead to discomfort during sex. So what do you do? It looks like they have medications for that. So I'm assuming that it can still happen. It can still get taken care of. I don't think that it may be that much of a problem.
I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna say it.
No, say it. How to improve sex drive after 50?
You might have to
For
go.
women.
You might have to go for that butt. For real.
Nah, because
You would like, man. You know what I'm saying?
no, because what if it
Back door action.
Then she ain't gonna have. Then she gonna be wearing a diaper.
Nah, she be all right.
Let's see.
You want to keep your relationship spicy? You want to spread them yeeks.
I mean, they got stuff for that. Like, they got stuff to take care of that. They got stuff to take care of that. Woman, your life is not over. When do men start having erectile dysfunction?
They got Cialis. Is that what it's called? They got Viagra. It's shit for the men. The men gonna be all right. You feel me? All you gotta do is go to the doctor, get a prescription for the Viagra.
There's so many articles on how to make it the best. So women, we gonna be all right. Don't listen to these sucker butt men.
Nah, man. If I love you like that, I'll stick with you.
Yeah, because I feel like,
I gotta love you though. I gotta love you.
you may have met a woman that went through menopause and didn't even know.
Shit, I wasn't in a relationship with her. I ain't old.
But what if you...
If it's one of like them old females out here, then shit, I couldn't tell.
See? What if you don't even know this whole time?
I'm gonna know if I'm in a relationship with her.
No, not a relationship, but just somebody you just,
But ladies, don't panic. It's ways around that. You feel me? You got to give up that good old head. You feel me?
I think the vagina is going to be just fine. They have...
But then again, you might not feel like giving a head because the sex drive may or may not go down. We just go pray on that, man, for our you know what I'm saying, our ladies out there, man.
I've never heard women complain about the sex drive with that, so...
Because it is not...
I have an auntie that's very open. That's why I'm saying she just be very open with it. So that's how I know she's...
It's not an easy conversation, so you ain't gonna hear it.
No, she's very open with it. And she's already went through all that. And she's in her 70s. She looks amazing. And she's on my mama's side. And she don't have a problem at all. She still lives her life and looks good. And she's already went through menopause. And she be still living her life, like I said. She has a blast.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I guess every woman is different.
70s the new 50s, huh?
Yeah, she looks amazing. Yeah, she looks amazing. Yeah, she be living her best life, so she still has a high sex drive. So I don't know if it's the medication or
Hold
what.
on. She got a high sex drive at 70?
Yes, and she don't look 70 at all. I promise you, she don't look 70.
She got a man?
Do my Thea got a man? No, I don't think so. She just be living her life. Nah.
Give me her Instagram after this. That's not for real.
You crazy.
I'll kick it with TT.
She don't even live out here.
I'm
not gonna say what state she live in because she gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It's my Thea.
When's she coming out here?
Hopefully in a few weeks.
We gonna hang out. What she like to do?
Go for walks and talk people head off.
Okay. We can walk around Darby Park, you know what I'm saying?
She's definitely, she used to tell me about this stuff when I was younger. So I knew and then as I got older, we've talked about this because she's going to tell you. She's very open. She's one of them open book people. That's why I kind of have an idea of this. So, yeah, I don't think it's over. And, for the commenters on YouTube, please leave in the comments if you know anybody that's been through menopause and how as a sex drive, because now we're very curious to know.
Yeah, man, we need to know, man, because Larsa Pippen, man. She was trying to use Marcus Jordan for his youth, bro.
And I wonder, because you have to be healthy too. So I wonder if like playing, like getting all that plastic surgery and injecting your body with all that stuff, does that rush menopause too? Does that, like, you never know. You never know.
Okay. And
Or does birth control make it go faster? We don't know. Now I'm very curious. We need a OBGYN to come in here and sit with us.
yeah, I wish I knew one. We could interview her. You feel me? I got questions. Man, I love to hear about the woman body. I like to be up on game when it comes to women, period.
You want to know something crazy? I've only had one that delivered both of my children. Like really, I really only had one OBGYN since,
Male or female?
male. The best OBGYN ever.
You feel more comfortable with a male?
Yeah, I was blessed with him. Yes, I did feel very comfortable with him.
You been dealing with the same one for years?
Yes, and he delivered both of my children. Yes.
Okay. Shout out to him.
Yeah, very. Yeah, he was very good doctor. I think he just retired, but he was amazing.
Damn, how you gonna replace him?
I don't know. He just literally, he's going to retirement. That's how I know, because I got one more doctor appointment with him, and I know he's going through retirement, so I got to find a good doctor.
Tell him to refer you to somebody.
Yeah, someone else in his practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I had him for years. Yep. Best doctor.
Word on these metaverse streets that 10 out Jake, man, he hit how many?
A milli
subs.
Yeah, so congrats to him.
Hey, look, man, he hit a milli subs blasting snitches.
Now, before he was blasting snitches, I was subscribed to his channel during pandemic when he was just growing. I think he had like 10,000 subbies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subscribers. And he used to tell like stories about like whatever's going on the streets. But the way he told, like, you know, almost like a Trap Lil Ross style type, you know, but they would be so good, and he would always give advice. Like, he has, if y'all ever scroll down before like him exposing these rappers, he has some really good stories. The way he's broke stuff down. Unfortunately, none of these people are alive right now, but he's told stories about people being killed or, you know, stuff like that. And the way he's like broke these stories down were amazing. Like, he can tell a story.
I'm about to go back to some of that other content he got.
Yeah, he even talks about his jail stories, which I'm not too interested in hearing about jail stories, but more so like, you know, the current events and stuff like that. That's how like his channel was really growing, the way he was telling these stories. And then, yeah, like even he would talk about some rappers and stuff like that, but those stories were really good. Yeah, you got to hear it. He's a very good
So how long he been around like doing content?
Let me go to his channel right now so I could tell you exactly how, because I don't want to miss.
I just recently heard of who he was, maybe 2022.
I've been following him probably since like 2019 maybe. No, 2020, yeah. Because he was telling stories, and I don't know how I came across him. And then, unfortunately, I don't have service. Let me see. Let me turn my Wi-Fi. Yeah, he used to tell some story. I'm like, dang, the way he just broke it. And it was like news, you know, like current events and stuff. And, yeah, he had some very good stories. Let's see how long he's been on
a good narrator.
Yeah, he's been on here since 2019. So yeah, I've been watching him since 2020 because he only had 10,000 subscribers at the time.
He reached a milli.
Yeah, so shout out to him. You know, I'm not into all the like, you know, exposing the snitches, so that's not my lane. But the storytelling, yeah, that was A1.
All right. I respect how you stay in your lane, man.
Thank you, sir.
You ain't one of these messy ass bras, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you, sir. That's not my lane. I stay in it.
Because you banged on me without banging on me.
What'd I do?
Because I gave my opinion on Jhene Aiko, and you said, most definitely not.
Most definitely not. Don't you ever disrespect Jhene Aiko again. As a matter of fact, me and Munchie we're working on a project right now, and he has to get in the car with me, and guess who we're about to bump? Jhene Aiko.
Hey man, I just don't like that she's a woman in R&B, and she's like harmonizing gang slurs.
Okay, so I happened to read some of the YouTube comments, and a lot of people did agree with what you were saying. Okay, I did see that.
It's like that shit serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then you know, people say, oh, if she was from Inglewood, she wouldn't. No, that's not true. Man, bro, I'm an R&B thug, as you know. I listen to
Because what's your whole thing was if you're gonna do R&B, just stick to R&B and not.
right, and that's not you're not a gangbanger, bro. So why would you say something like growing up on Overhill neighborhood is really real? What are you talking about, bro?
Can we forgive her for that already, please, Munchie? That's the old Jhene.
I'm gonna do it for my daughter. I'm gonna forgive her for Nadia, bro. Cause my daughter like that girl, bro. Like, man.
You gotta listen to her. Like, she's so much bigger than that. Like that small portion of her, she's so much more bigger than that. I promise you. Like her category of music has gotten me through so much stuff. Like, if ever when I'm cleaning and stuff and I need to meditate and stuff, I'll put some Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, Jhene Aiko, and Sade, and it's like the melodies, the vibes, the music bells, like all that. Like, yes, can we please forgive her?
All right. After we leave here, we go bump some Jhene, some clean Jhene. You feel me? And we ain't. I don't know about no Slossing Hills or whatever.
I don't even know that. I don't even listen. I don't know that song. I had to look it up. Like, I've heard of it, but like, I really didn't know that song, and that's not my favorite song because
but they keep saying one song. No. She didn't gave it up in more than one song, but I guess one song she kind of like stick to the script on that. But I ain't talking about that particular song. She didn't slid it in on there on the nigga goes on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But because of Mariah and my 8-year-old Nadia, I forgive Jhene. You feel me? I ain't mad no more. You feel me?
Yes.
I'm over it.
Yes, forgiveness is key. I love to hear it.
I want people to forgive me for certain things. So
the growth. See, you've grown so much. Yes. I love to hear it. And I hope people forgive me if I ever wronged them or did anything, because forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. So you can grow and be a better person.
You just dropped the gem up.
Yeah.
That part. Well, shit, man, go ahead, take us up out of here.
All right, make sure that you guys give us our 5-star. Is it five-star ratings on Apple Podcasts. Make sure new episode drops every Thursday. Follow our YouTube channel. Episodes drop maybe like twice a week. For Rich at Heart. Alex is always very busy. Make sure you follow our Spotify, and make sure you follow my Instagram _Mariah with 4 H's _.
iHeart too.
And make sure you follow us on iHeart. We are also about to start doing our goodness, I forgot. Go ahead, bud, you take over.
Everybody, follow up. I just made a TikTok, MB _Rich at Heart. I ain't posting nothing yet, but it's gonna be something on there. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, MB _THA Mayor, MB _THA Mayor. And it's the Rich at Heart podcast.
Oh yeah, before we leave here, I'm dropping my first YouTube video this week. Make sure y'all follow my YouTube, Mariah Sharice.
Yeah, follow up, tap in on tap out. Big 10.
They was posting RIP. I'm at the hospital the same week. Never thought we'd make it out, cause we didn't take the safer route. Now it's ownership and bank accounts. The beef, what they cake about. Young and black on that paper route. They never thought we'd make it out. Never thought we'd make it out, cause we didn't take the safer route. Now it's ownership and bank accounts. The beef, what they cake about. Young and black on that paper route. They never thought we'd make it out.